It worked.
It's not a factory on.
No, it's not a factory on. I think he wants that 8mm nut. Don't be coming over here trying to blag factory parts, Mr. Grigson.
I'm not trying to. When I want factory parts, I'm going to.
Oh, give over.
It's a full factory.
It's a full factory. If you want to buy something,
So the good thing about it is, like I said, Mike's been lucky to begin the same practice session as me, so I can show him the lines, tap on his seat unit, show him the ropes. But I've already warned him now, and as friends as we are, this is what happens when you're factory teammates. If his lap times get anywhere near close to mine, I'm getting straight on that phone to Lynn and I want to wall down the garage. I'm not sharing no data whatsoever.
It's just not fair, is it really? It's just not fair. No, just push it. I can do better than that. I ought to get an helmet like that. I've never been able to afford an array in my life, like, but I ought to get an helmet like that. Number 2 bloke, you know. Number 2 bloke.
You got it all, that's so wrong on so many levels. They call you the flying turd.
Yeah. Let's say the Paul falls into it.
Stay on that.
Struggling to keep with my nemesis, Mike. And I was just reeling him in on that, just getting comfortable, dialed in a bit, when I knew I got some eating tyres. And I was catching him then, you know what I mean? But I was struggling to keep with him.
Yeah?
Fuel off, mate.
Yeah, fuel off, just make sure it don't flood.
was leaping about. And I didn't really notice it until I was actually looking at the numbers because they'd gone round. So we're going to have to do a little bit of a rethink at this at the back. That was a good race. Well, that was Nancy's first race, and first race win, which is always nice to get a win first time out. There's a little bit of kerfuffle at the start because they give us, I was on position 10 on the 3rd row. But that was basing it upon 4 people on each row, but then they came out, the clerk of the course came out, so there were only 3 in a row, so there was a bit of a kerfuffle there. So they gave us an extra sighting lap and then knocked a lap off the race. I knew Kevin was going to be the man to chase after, so I got a reasonable start and then got up to 2nd on the end of the first lap. And then caught Kevin coming out of the chicane. I got a really good drive out of the chicane, bit of slipstream and bagged him down the back straight, and then didn't look back, just thought keep it going.
Yeah, that was great, and congratulations to my teammate, you bastard, for winning his first ever FZ600 race. He's going to put me out to the job at the end of this season, because unless I pick my ideas up, they're going to be picking somebody else to partner him next year. So get ready the next race, Spike, I'll tell you.
Bring it on!
Bring it on! Bring it on!
I'm going to mother you.
I won't roll that. But that's icing on cake, because obviously I ain't a clue how you've gone on cleared up. And I kept thinking to myself on last lap, I nearly missed an apex. And I'm thinking, I wonder how mine Kev's going on. I thought, remind mine Kev, you were racing, get going! But it was a brilliant race.
Missed a gear out of that shit. 134.
Kevin's best time, 136 something. Right. You were 134. I was 150 more or less flat. And my nemesis, Rossi, 4 places behind, were a 153. 3 seconds a lap quicker than him.
Smoking it.
Smoking it. And ironically, the 16-second gap that you had on me at SNET 300 is still the same 16-second gap here.
The irony is terrible, isn't it?
It's terrible. So
I'll have to work on that.
Well, I've done everything you asked. Right, I've seen Mr. Lawler, and he says thank you, but Rusty's already filled me in, and I've mentioned it, but I will read it again in the next race off the leaflet. I've left some in the paddock diner. I've left some in the race office. I've done everything requested, Jennifer. I cannot do no more for the project.
I'll take the wall down now.
Can we take 5 bricks out of that wall now? I'm chuffed with that wall. 22nd out of 33 finishers, 11 behind me. Not bad. Not bad for an amateur. was just asking my teammate here very courteously. I've just worked it out tomorrow. We're supposed to have a 7-lap race as opposed to 5-lap. Mike's been lapping 16 seconds a lap quicker than me today. And hopefully if I can just get that down to a 15-second gap tomorrow, 7 laps, 7:15s is 105, which is 1 minute 35. Mike did a 1:34. God, a 1:34 in first race. So it's going to be very borderline whether he laps me or not. So I just hope tomorrow he's got a comfortable lead, so when he's coming up to me at the hairpin, he can just sit on my back wheel, have a checkered flag, and that will top the weekend out. Yes!
And what's the paycheck going to be?
An apple and a bag of crisps.
And maybe another bottle of champagne. Maybe another bottle of champagne. Because if I see that Nancy front wheel took down me at that hairpin, I will not be happy. What are you doing, Nancy?
Just take us out.
That is not on.
Just shut the doors and trying to get through.
Just block pass him. Just give him the old block pass. he lets it sneak out, doesn't he? How was that? Was this the first or second race?
The first race, we were stood chatting.
Yeah.
Fired your motor up. I went for my button, flat as a pancake. I think he even looked at me.
Yeah.
And he said, "F you," and drove away.
And do you honestly think that would happen with me?
Yeah.
You know you would. You automatically think a guy.
That wall's going up.
Yeah, you honestly think, don't you? You think, I've got a seasoned pro here as a teammate, 134 years experience. You go out at Holding Bay to grid, you just automatically expect him to be behind you, don't you? How did I know his bloody engine installed?
You didn't even wait for me to fire up.
I told you to put a proper battery on. It's no good putting a Triple H chuffing Duracell to try and fire a 12-volt bike up, is it?
No, you just thought, bollocks to you.
No, them AAA batteries are for alarm clocks, not chuffing motorbikes.
Right.
You should put a proper...
It's not what you said.
You said for weight.
But it's smoky here, where's the bandit?
Unavailable.
Thank you very much to Doug Perkins and Reminisco Disco. There's no tape here, it's all vinyl. All vinyl. Give a round of applause. So we start off with the production races, which are sponsored by Yamaha UK and Avon Tyres. And in the junior 600cc production, third place was Danny Inberg. Second place, Kevin Holy. Here he is. Come on, Kevin. Cut through, cut through. And first place, riding Nancy, was Mike Spike Edwards. Now you've also won some oil, Spike. Hang on. Yeah, look, some Yamalube, provided by Yamaha UK. Well done. Hey, hey.
Well, we're here at Croft, and you give a simple stand to pull. Now, Steve is a BMW highly trained technician. No, I'm not. And he was wandering around with three poles, and I've got a pole missing, like it was going to appear out of the ether.
No. Somewhere. And he's wandering around like an highly trained baboon instead of a BMW. Did you say BMW?
You got it upside down now.
I'm the right way. I've got it the right way.
Here we are on the second day of the Croft meeting, Nancy's third race after 2 wins yesterday. He did get near me lap times actually. In fact, he got 16 seconds past them. But that's a different story. All the prep's been done for today, Sunday's race. The temperature is a good 8-10 degrees higher than it was yesterday. So we've had the factory technicians do a few little adjustments to allow for the aromatic atmosphere. Every job has been done on both factory bikes now. There's just one job we're considering going. And I shouldn't really be saying it if the number 1 rider's in earshot here, but the only thing we can possibly do today to get the number 2 closer, we're going to swap transponders. And it's a 7-lap race today, and we've worked it out on lap times. It's going to be very nip and tuck whether Mike laps Paul. So I'm going to have to try and put 12 between us on first lap so as to pass all them before he gets to me. And luckily, when it doesn't happen and the race results come out, It might be me that slapped him. Ciao!
I see a fundamental flaw in that plan.
All the way.
concentrate, missing gears, missing my corners. About 5 got past me up to do that, so it won't normally work. And by that time, when you know it's not your day, it's just survival. I miss gear changes, I miss my braking markers. I just wanted to finish. And number 4 got me on last round.
Yeah. Came out the last corner, so I saw the second flag, I thought, no!
Yeah, you thought we were on last lap?
Well, no, I didn't know we were on
Yeah,
last
you
lap.
hadn't a clue what we were on. So where did Kevin pass you then?
We came out of Sunny in, out of Sunny out, and there was a 1500 in the way.
Yeah.
I kind of went one side of him, and Kevin went on the other side of him.
And got the drive.
And he just got alongside us, so I had to go the long way around.
Yeah.
It was all over.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was the last lap.
Yeah, well done, Mike. Gar's done it better. I mean, I'll tell you something. I mean, obviously I'm not a pro, but I know when to call it a day. I always give a fair, honest assessment. No wrong with Mike. Well, I've had a disappointing last race today. Terrible race. It was a survival game. I missed my braking markers, missed my gears. I psyched myself out. The nerves got to me. It was a case of getting to the checkered flag. Rossi picked me on the last hairpin. He's rejoicing. He's the dog that's got his day. But he's also 4 stone lighter than me. And what he don't realise, all them mistakes I made today, and he just picked me. So if I lose 4 stone, and don't make a mistake for Cadwell in a month's time, look, I'm on pears, bananas, I can't do any more. Slim Whitman. He will get nowhere near me at Cadwell. I'll be wheeling over that mountain, eat your heart out, Josh Brooks. And there's only going to be one winner in all the 4 races. Yeah, I'm on camera, here's your witness now. 1 winner, 4 races, Cadwell Park.
Alright, there you go.
No, it was good, I enjoyed that, mate.
Good.
Very good, well, good, wasn't it?
Yeah, good fun.
You both did 1:35 summits.
Yeah, I did the same time as yesterday. So,
Yeah.
That's consistent.
yeah.
I think pro rata that's probably faster, because I don't think it was any better today grip-wise.
Ironically, Kevin's lap were in quickest lap were in lap 5, yours were in lap 3. I always look at that indicator. No, obviously you know your first lap's not going to be quick. Well, maybe for you because you're off at front, but the camaraderie in the holding area.
The camaraderie in the class, and it was fantastic. We were all waiting to go out for our race.
Mr. Cripps, Derek.
Derek Cripps. He'd been in the P750, so he'd just done his qualifying or whatever, and he came in and was going to jump straight on his 600. Anyway, he was grabbed by several people, clearly who didn't know him or did know him, and then they ragged him up and down like a rag doll. I was dying for someone to have a bit of a slip and like land on the deck sort of thing, but they didn't. And yeah, it was fantastic.
And then he turned around and had a sneaky wink to me. He says, "We'll finish higher in this race, Paul, because they've just drained their energy."
Hopefully. When's that? A month's time?
Yeah.
A few more corners.
How are you round there? How are you round there?
Yeah, it's slow. Very slow.
How did I know that was coming?
Flat record yesterday, last year, obviously.
No, it wasn't. Me and John, last year was my it was the second meeting back for me last year.
Yeah.
So I like the track. It was my favourite circuit. My racing club is many moons ago. Nottingham. So fairly low. It's a low place. So no, I went well there last year, but it was the first time I felt comfy on the bike and I knew the track because I'd never been to Pembury before last year. So like here, first time here, never seen it before. So big learning curve, mate, isn't it? For everybody.
Yes.
But it's
Got somebody good to follow.
It's fun, isn't
That's
it?
where I slipped up really.
Yeah, that's it. You shouldn't have come past me till the last night. I'd have had no idea.
Yeah, you thought, what's happening here? That's what he's saying.
I'm going to see where it goes first.
See what happens.
Bits go.
Alright, hold on a bit here. And if he's in one place, I'll just chase him.
And in fact, on the top of my tank, there's like a stroke mark, and I think that was where my bollocks landed on the tank.
The thing is, at this meeting, though, no disrespect to anybody else, obviously, but at this meeting, I mean, this race was usually close battles from 1st to 2nd to 25th to 28th or whatever. But in this race, your tools had a clear battle, and there's been quite a gap to 30 in all 4
Danny hung on
races.
for a couple of 3 laps. He was close behind us for a couple of 3
Well,
laps.
it was weird because after that moment you come past us, and then Danny came, he must have got a good tow off us, and we came to the corner. I kind of braked early because when I went for the brake, it was like not almost on the bike, it was a real soft brake, so I couldn't, ooh, fucking hell. So I got rid of some speed, and Danny came alongside us like that, and I thought, well, I'm committed, I've got to go in. So I kind of gave him as much room as I can, and instead of him backing out of it, he kind of shoved it underneath us, and my elbow went straight into his front wheel. Off up his wheel like that.
Yeah.
And I kind of sat up and he went pulled alongside us. He was 3/4 past us, and I think it flustered him. It certainly flustered me.
Okay, you remember me telling you that we are close in this paddock, you know?
Oh, yes.
But not that close, usually. Alright.
Anyway, he put his hand up like. And,
Yeah, sorry.
You set off by that point.
That was on the first one.
Second lap.
Second.
No, it was after that moment.
All right.